Welcome to Maths class. Today we are going to learn about an interesting topic, that is integers. We see numbers all around us. We count population of our country in numbers. We count money in numbers. We even find the position of students standing in a queue in numbers. We count objects using numbers like 2 girls, 5 roses, 12 balls. We use numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on to count objects. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are nothing but counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Set of natural numbers denoted by capital N, that is capital N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are nothing but natural numbers along with 0, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Set of whole numbers are denoted by capital W. Let's see this picture. What is that? It's a shopping mall, right? I think you have visited so many times. When we visit shopping malls, where do we park our vehicles? Correct. We park our vehicles in the parking area. Parking area will be below the ground floor. After parking the vehicle, from there, how will you go up to the shopping malls? Yes, we use lift to go up and come down. Have you observed the lift buttons in the malls? How the parking places in malls are represented in the lift? Yes, it's represented as -1, -2 or B1, B2, etc. What does it mean? It means we are going below the ground level, that is below the zero level. Above the zero level it is +1, +2, +3. Below the zero level it is -1, -2, -3. Now let's see another picture. How many children are standing there in the first picture? Yes, correct. There are 3 children. Are they standing together at one place? No, right? One is at the sea level, one is below the sea level, one is above the sea level. Here the sea level is taken as 0. Now have a look at the other picture. Tip of the iceberg is 1025 meters above the sea level and 155 meters below the sea level is denoted as -155 meters. Here the sea level is considered as 0. In few cold regions in world, the temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius, that is less than 0. For example, -8 degrees Celsius, -9 degrees Celsius, -10 degrees Celsius. It means temperature is very cool. A negative number is any number that is less than 0. So we are going to learn about negative numbers along with whole numbers. Integers are the collection of whole numbers and their negatives. Integers are represented with capital I or Z. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are called positive integers. The numbers -1, -2, -3 and so on are called negative integers. So what are integers, children? Yes, the collection of all the positive integers and all the negative integers along with 0. Now let us learn few important points to remember. 0 is neither negative nor positive. Numbers appearing on the right hand side of 0 are called positive integers. Numbers appearing on the left hand side of 0 are called negative integers. Numbers increase as we move towards right on the number line and decrease as you move on towards left on the number line. Now let us see one example. What is the distance between the points? Point A and O, points B and O, points C and O, points D and O. Here point A is at -3, point D is at -4, point O is at 0, point B is at 3, point C is at 5. Now answer the questions. Now distance between point A and O. Just count the distance and tell me. Yes, it's 3 units. Distance between B and O. Yes, exactly correct. 3 units. Distance between point C and O. Yes, it is 5 units. Distance between D and O. It is 4 units. The distance between an integer to 0, irrespective of direction, is known as absolute value. For example, absolute value of -50 is 50. Absolute value of 30 is 30. Now you have to say the answers. Absolute value of -10 is? Yes, 10. Absolute value of 20 is? 20. Correct. Now let us learn about addition and subtraction of integers. Adding a positive integers means moving to the right on the number line. Adding a negative number means moving to the left on the number line. Let us see one example. -5 plus 3. From 0, move to -5. As we are adding 3 to it, just move towards right side 3 steps. We reach at -2. So -5 plus 3 is -2. Now let's see one more example, children. -5 plus of -3. Draw a number line, mark the points, start from 0. Yes, we start from 0 and move to 5 and move 3 steps further to the left on the number line. Why we are moving towards left side? As we know that when we are adding a negative integer, means we have to move towards the left side on the number line. So we reach at -8. -5 plus of -3 is -8. Let us see one more example. -5 minus of -3. Draw a number line. Start from 0. From 0, move to minus 5. As we have a negative sign, we have to move towards left side. But one more negative sign is there, so we have to move towards right side. So we reach at minus 2. From minus 5, 3 steps towards right side, we reach at minus 2. Minus 5 minus of minus 3 is minus 2. As we subtract a negative integer, we move right on the number line. Rules for addition and subtraction. If we add two positive integers or two negative integers, we add their absolute values and give the result their common sign. For example, minus 4 plus of minus 5. Here both are negative integers, right? So absolute value of minus 4 is 4. Absolute value of minus 5 is 5, correct? So add them. 4 plus 5 is 9. What is a common sign in them? It is minus, right? So place the minus sign there. It is minus 9. Therefore, minus 4 plus of minus 5 gives you minus 9. Let us see one more example with positive integers. 4 plus 5. Both are positive integers. 4, absolute value of 4 is 4. Absolute value of 5 is 5. Add them. It is 9. Common sign among them is plus. So it is plus 9 or just simply 9. If we add a positive and a negative integer, we find the difference of their absolute values and give the result with the sign of the integer having the greater absolute value. So if we have one positive integer and one negative integer, we have to take the absolute values of that and then subtract them and place the greater absolute value sign. Let us see one example. 14 plus of minus 5. Here 14 absolute value is 14 itself. Minus 5 absolute value is plus 5. Now subtract them. 14 minus 5 is 9. What is the greater absolute value here? It is 14. It has plus sign. So you have to place the positive sign here. That is plus 9 or just simply 9. Therefore 14 plus of minus 5 is 9. Let's see one more example, children. Minus 14 plus 5. Here absolute value of minus 14 is 14. 5 is 5. So find the difference of that. 14 minus 5 is 9. Now what is the greater absolute value here? 14 is greater, right? Which sign it has? Minus sign. So place the minus sign to the answer. It is minus 9. Therefore, minus 14 plus 5 is equal to minus 9. Let us learn the rules for subtraction. Subtraction is the reverse of addition. To subtract an integer, add its opposite integer. If a and b are any two integers, then to subtract b from a, we change the sign of b and add it to a. Hence, a minus b is equal to A plus of minus B. Let us see few examples. Find the difference of the integers 4 from 9. To subtract 4 from 9, we change the sign of 4 and add it to 9. Here the sign of 4 is positive. If we change the sign of 4, it becomes negative. As a result, we get 9 minus 4 is equal to 9 plus of minus 4. That is equal to 5. Let's see one more example. Minus 4 from 7. To subtract minus 4 from 7, we change the sign of minus 4 and add it to 7. If we change the sign of minus 4, it becomes plus 4. As a result, we have 7 minus of minus 4 is equal to 7 plus 4. That is equal to 11. Let's see one more example, children. Subtract 3 from minus 8. To subtract 3 from minus 8, we change the sign of 3 and add it to minus 8. Here the sign of 3 is positive, so it becomes negative. As a result, we'll get minus 8 minus 3 is equal to minus 8 plus of minus 3. That is equal to minus 11. When we have two negative integers, we have to add their absolute values and place the common sign. So absolute value of minus 8 is 8. Absolute value of minus 3 is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. And the common sign among them is minus. So the answer is minus 11. Let us see one more example. Subtract minus 9 from minus 5. To subtract minus 9 from minus 5, we change the sign of minus 9 and add it to minus 5. If we change the sign of minus 9, it becomes, yes, correct, plus 9. So we have minus 5 minus of minus 9, that is equal to minus 5 plus 9. One negative and one positive integers. When we have one negative and one positive integer, you have to take their absolute values and subtract them and place the greater absolute value sign. Absolute value of minus 5 is 5, plus 9 is 9. Subtract them. The difference of 9 and 5 is 4. Greater absolute value is 9. The sign of 9 is positive. So, in the result also we have to place positive sign. So, minus 5 plus 9 equal to plus 4 or just 4. Hope you all have understood.